Good Tuesday, everyone. I'm meteorologist Dave Snyder at the National Weather Service with Alaska statewide weather. Low pressure across the Yukon is still dragging in drier air across south central Alaska, and as it does so, the sky has been clearing up from north to south across the western part of our state. High pressure sitting around the St. Lawrence seacoast at 1,028 millibars, also helping to stabilize things across the lower and middle Yukon Valley. The sun breaking out across the western Brooks Range, and even glimpses of the sun across northwestern sections of the Chukchi seacoast. Rain, though, still spotty in nature across southeastern Alaska, and a steadier field of rain across the Copper River Basin and areas southeast of Chicken, where there's a better chance for showers and storms to develop this afternoon. Low pressure across the North Pacific heading into the western Aleutians, also moving a occluded front northward. That will be very difficult to move any further eastward, and in fact already probably dying out as we head into tonight. High pressure will sit just outside of Norton Sound at 1,027 millibars through the evening hours. There is a possibility for isolated to widely scattered showers and storms south and east of Chicken and around the Tok area southward into the Copper River Basin, but that's about the extent of some of the heavier rainfall that we'll see for the next few days. Rain and showers are still possible across southeastern Alaska. No thunderstorms for you. And low pressure across the Gulf of Alaska at 1,010 millibars will connect to that wave of rainfall, dragging in drier air into the western Gulf. Heading into tonight, low pressure continues over the Gulf of Alaska with high pressure helping to stabilize the atmosphere for a good part of Wednesday across the Beaufort seacoast and the lower and middle Yukon Valley, perhaps even as far eastward as western Yukon and the Alcan border. High pressure will also sit right over the Pribilofs and over the eastern chain, stabilizing the weather into the eastern part of the Aleutians, but not so much for the west, as that return flow coming in from the south will likely drag in some light rain and showers for a good part of the western Bering. And of course, the Bering Sea fog monster will still be in play there. Look for widespread areas of fog and stratus, but at least a little more sunshine as you get closer to Bristol Bay. Low pressure will drop southward into the eastern Brooks Range by Thursday afternoon. The trough of low pressure not quite into the Alaska Range in the west, but that could mean more clouds for the Seward Peninsula and the western Brooks Range for places like Galena and Ruby, and north and west look for a few more clouds and showers by the end of the day. With Alaska statewide weather, I'm meteorologist Dave Snyder. Remember, your latest forecast and weather information is always online and on your NOAA Weather Radio. Find us online at www.weather.gov/Alaska.